Hard to believe what's happening in North American ag markets. Wheat futures up 77%, beans 74%, corn up 25% by the end of 2008. A weak dollar attracting massive overseas purchasing. Unprecedented demand creating commodity shortages worldwide. The new farm subsidy bill going through. Crop prices like we've never seen before. And the promise that they'll continue for a few years to come. On the surface, it's the kind of market we've been wanting for years. But below blinding commodity prices lies another truth. Fuel, fertilizer, land rental, operations costs in general are rising just as fast as prices. Bottom line, the growers who'll profit the most from this massive global upsurge in crop demand are going to plant more acres than ever before, and yet hold or even reduce their cost per acre. And that is what Case IH is all about. A complete growing system of tillage, planting, spraying, and harvesting, all integrated so that the tools talk to each other and work together to make every application count. Even financing packages to improve the most important yield of all, your cash. For 20 years, and a whole lot of mid to high acreage growers who demand more, their Case IH systems have been powered by Magnum.
20 years ago, Magnum was first introduced. We're celebrating the 20th year of Magnum. And Magnum was really the thread that brought two major companies together. We had the former J.I. Case Company and the former International Harvester Company.
And the Magnum was really the first new tractor out of that new company. We just basically took everything that we thought that would affect the operator, whether that was his comfort in terms of cooling, visibility, control, serviceability, benchmarked the competition, made it best in class.
You've got the best cab in these MX tractors in the entire industry. You blow everyone else out of the saddle. You give us room to put our monitors, which is a big deal for us now that we've got auto steers, and then we're always running planters, and we just always have 2 or 3 monitors, and you've got a good cab setup for that situation.
You know, it was a tractor that you could put in the field and would run all day long and forget about it.
We would have periodic customer audits, so several people, probably about 8 people, would get on a plane, go to a dealership and visit with several customers. We'd look at his tractors, we'd crawl underneath the tractors, in the cab. We would try to see how the customer was using the machine.
Each year they seem like they come out with a bigger and better tractor, it seems like. The transmission, the power shift, the lift, and all that is, and the cab is just good. You can see off of it. It's easy access to get up onto the tractor, the steps and all.
We ran tractors 6, 7, 8,000 hours in the field, which is really a lifetime.
So Magnum's been powering productivity for over 100,000 growers for a generation now. But what's more important is that with every new model, Magnum adds more power, features, user comfort, unprecedented reliability and quality, more efficiency and value. Using world-class design technologies and customer feedback, Case IH is designing and building the tractors that operators demand.
If we're able to get customer input up front and have an interactive process with the customers, the product can directly reflect what the customers need. It's a really exciting tool in the 3D theater where we're able to have a full-size tractor concept. To be able to show things in full scale is very important to, especially with this size of equipment, to understand visibility, serviceability, access to components. The 3D theater is unparalleled in the ability to communicate that to customers and dealers up front in the design process. And then we're able to tailor those designs with their input and show them those revised concepts, again, early in the stages before any hard design work is done or prototypes built. We're also able to understand the ergonomic layout inside the cab, placement of controls and switches, seat placement, instrumentation placement.
Integrated technology, easy to read monitors, intuitive operation, common rail fuel system, universal plug-ins, auto guidance and automated endro functions, economical loading gears, and on and on. Attention to the details that customers value.
Today with the 335, we're at 275 PTO horsepower, and customers are looking for when will we make that 300 barrier.
Basically all engines at 2011 will be electronic.
And the work we're doing with the emissions in cooperation with the EPA and all that, the tractors will be a lot cleaner burning, putting less pollutants in the air. And 2010 at Tier 4, it'll be even cleaner. You can put a white handkerchief up to the exhaust stack of one of our diesel engines.
It's our objective to have our engines operate on 100% biodiesel.
We've got the parts programs and parts in place so that dealers have got good accessibility to parts in case they do need the parts. But the key is the technology that our dealers have, and the tractor, because it has been virtually the same tractor and we've expanded on it, our dealer technicians and our dealer sales force and our dealers themselves understand the tractor and are very comfortable with it.
Magnum. As a tractor, it stands alone. But as the power and logic center of a grower's entire Case IH system, it integrates every function of your operations to help you reduce costs and make the most of history-making crop prices that won't last forever. Magnum, driven by their owners for over 20 years, driven by customer input to create the best tractor for the coming generation, made great by people who demand more.
We put our heart and soul in this unit. Each guy on the line, they are proud to be part of building the Magnum, and we try to build the best, tractor in the world.
And we're always striving to make sure that our tractors are equal to or better than the competition, so we never stop.
For all that's at stake right now, you've just got to take a closer look at Magnum and Case IH.